Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Daily 3D Print. Today I'm going to show you how to, we're going to go to the second part of the simple house tutorial. I'm going to show you how to create windows, doors and a roof. Sound good? Well, let's do it. So here I've opened the house that we did in a previous tutorial, the simple house tutorial, and how we saved it. I'm going to start by creating the roof. Even though there's a roof here, it's connected to the walls and we want it to be in a group of its own. So I'm going to create a line across here and one across here. Then I'm going to do an offset. Just bring it in a little bit, maybe 200 millimeters. This is on mine. I don't know what size you've drawn your houses, so take it as it comes. And double click on this surface so you get the same distance, the same offset. And you can see it's offset the whole triangle, but what we want to do is we want to carry on down here like this and like this, and then delete this line again. So now it's just this that's selected when I click. The next thing, we can push the walls in slightly here, so it gives the roof an automatic overhang, like so. And then I can delete this line with the erase tool, like this, and then repeat the same on this side. So I'll take the line, we want it to be parallel with this line here. So if you hold it on the existing line and then go past it and down, the line should be pink, and that means it's parallel. Same here, if you hold it on the existing line and then go past it, there we go. We zoom in, it needs to be this pinky magenta color. And then the erase tool, that's just E on the keyboard to activate it, and then get rid of that line. And then take the push pull tool, click on the surface of the wall and maybe go in 200 millimeters or so, like so. And then it's just to take the erase again and delete this line. If you wanted to, you could bring out the roof slightly too, give it a slight overhang this way, maybe we say 180 millimeters. And now if I double click on this surface, it remembers the previous measurement and extrudes it the same amount. So there we've got a nice little roof now. But if we want to separate it from the walls now, make it to a group, I can, well, what we do, we double click on each surface like this, double click in to select the whole surface. I'm holding down Control as well when I'm clicking the other surfaces, like this. That's no, these ones as well. Double check that you've not missed any, and then it's just a right click and make group. So now I can separate the walls from the roof, or the roof from the walls. Move, just to show. Oh, don't create a copy. Move it, and there you go. So the roof is in a group by itself now. Next thing, I'm going to create some windows, and we're going to make components of the windows. So if I take the rectangle tool, I'm going to start down at the bottom left, and I'm just going to click it out somewhere like this. The size, maybe the width, I'm going to make it 1210 millimeters, semicolon, by 2110, like this. Just going to double check that this is the right size. It is perfect. Then I'm going to give the frame, create the frame, give it a thickness now. So it's the offset, which is F on the keyboard. Just going to move it in, maybe 60 millimeters. I'm going to take push pull and just push it in a little bit like this. So that's the glass, the actual glass we're moving in now, and then the frame as well. We'll push that in a little bit. Now if you want to, you can use the materials here, and if I was to, I'll just show you, if everything's closed now on the default tray on the right hand side, click on the materials drop down And there's a lot of you can choose. I usually choose solid colors just for this exercise, and then go down and maybe either this one or this one. I like these two, not completely black, just a nice shade of grey. I'm going to take this one here, click on the frame, wait, do that again, like so, and just click on all the surfaces that represents the window frame, like this. Now I'm ready to create my component. So if I put a window around this geometry, you have to be careful that there's nothing at the back of this, because when I pull, you see I've selected this line at the bottom now as well. So it's always good to check if there's things behind. I can always click on, hold down shift and click on this line, and then double check that I didn't select anything else. And it's just a right click, make component, and the definition name, well, I'm going to do it so it's the same size as the window, and then I can save it in my own library later if I wanted to. So I'm going to make it 1210 by 2110. I want it to glue to any. And this means that even I could even put it on the roof and it would make a hole and place it in the right position. So cut the opening, which is here, and replace selection with component. I want to have this checked as well, and then it's just to click the create. So it means that I've converted this geometry now to a component. And now I want to maybe take a copy of it. Just before that, if I close the material library and open them with components instead, always click on the house button just to make sure that that's where all your components are stored that you've created yourself and what's in the model. And here I can see the window that we created is right here. So if I wanted to, I can click here and place it in the wall, and you see it's cut the hole as well. If I wanted to, I could click it on the roof. Oh no, not there, because I've just made it into a group, but I go into the group and place it. You see it creates the window in the roof too. I'm not going to do that just now. Maybe move this window slightly more to the right, and then take a copy. I could also do like this, place the end copy and then do divided by 2, so I get 3 equally spaced windows there. And then I can carry on this side too. If I'm not sure what the height is, I can measure it, otherwise I can just move, click on the corner, move it up, and then hold down shift so it's locked in the blue axis, and then click on the corner of the existing window. Then I know that it's the same height. And decide how many windows you'd like to have now across this this wall here. Maybe one more there, and then I'll place one near the end. There. So now we created some windows. I think I'm going to put a double door in between these. So I'll take the rectangle tool, hold it on the bottom of the existing window, and then track across. You see this little dotted line from point. Click where you want the door to be, there, and then click out a rectangle. Doesn't have to be exact just now. And then I'm going to do, well, down at the bottom in the dimensions, it's done the height first and then the width. So if I do 2110 and then semicolon, we can have this part at 1810, enter. And if I'm going to create a double door, maybe I'll put a line down the middle, like this, and then do an offset. Double click so it remembers that it was 60 millimeters like we did on the window frame, and then press the window in. If I don't know exactly the distance, I can hold down shift, wait, like this, and click on the existing face, and then double click on this window, and there you go. Same with the window frame, I can click it and then hold it on the existing window frame and then double click this one to make it the same. Same here again, I can close the components and open the materials, go to the same color. If I don't know which one I actually chosen before, I can press B and activate the tool bucket, or the paint bucket, sorry. Hold down the Alt key on the keyboard, so I get this pipette, and then click on the existing color here, and that's what becomes active in the library here. So now I know it's the same color. And then just click on all the surfaces that you like to, where you want to create the window, like so. And then same again, I'm just going to make another selection window around all the geometry that I just modeled. Right click and make component. And this one is, the height is 2110 by 1810. So that's the name I'm going to give it. And same again, glue to any, cut opening, and replace selection with component, and create. There. And because we did this now, glue to any, if we go back to the components library, see it's created the component in the library. I can place it on the other side. I'm not sure again which height it is, so just take move, make sure it's locked on the blue axis, hold down shift and then click on the existing window. There, I know it's got the same height, the same seal height at the bottom. So that's all the windows I'm going to do for today. So you've created the roof now in a separate group, and we got all these components for windows as well. If you wanted, you could create a new floor as well, push pull, make a copy of this surface, so control and then just bring it down slightly. So this could always be a different color now. You get this line that separates the walls from the floor. So if you wanted to, you could go to the material library again, take something a little bit lighter than the windows, maybe like this, and just click on all the surfaces where you'd like to have this color. Do it on the bottom too. So that's one way that you can create components. In the next tutorial I can show you how to save components, save them out to your own, start building a library so you can reuse these. You can import them to any SketchUp file later and just reuse it. So I'm going to save this file again, simple house. We can save it as part 2. Simple house. So, and we'll reuse it again. We'll start to go through the 3D warehouse next time as well and look at shadows. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again for more tips and tricks in SketchUp.